and welcome to Hobbit 5 episode 30. I'm Rebecca Platt. H5 brings you the OneRing.net's top stories and the latest Hobbit production news. So without any further delay, let's get right to it. This week's featured background comes from Jeff Murray. Remember to send in your submissions to contest@hobbit5.com and maybe you'll see your background on a future episode. A copy of the Lord of the Rings book intended for charity purposes was stolen from the Oxfam store in Truro, England. The shop's deputy manager said the theft was upsetting, not just because something was stolen, but with the book's value in the East Africa crisis, it could really have made a difference. You can read the full story at the BBC. Andy Serkis has had leading roles in mega blockbusters that have earned over $2.5 billion worldwide. And yet, odds are good that if you bumped into him on the street, you'd have no idea he was a movie star because you usually never get to see his face. Serkis is one of the preeminent actors in the field of performance capture. You can see all of the many faces of Andy at the OneRing.net. Benedict Cumberbatch has revealed that he's excited to work with motion capture for The Hobbit. The Sherlock Holmes actor said, "I'm always keen to use my body in my work, so I'm looking forward to the motion capture for Smaug." Cumberbatch joins a cast with fellow Sherlock star Martin Freeman, and filming is already underway in New Zealand. For anyone looking to plan the ultimate geek wedding, here's something you might want to consider. 4 Weddings Australia is a television series that involves brides attending and rating each other's weddings. A video launched across the web showing an episode of a wedding that featured a pretty epic character and even a Minas Tirith wedding cake. This may just be one of the coolest ideas ever, but check out the video for yourself. Do you live near Wellington and are you looking for something to do? Weta is sponsoring the Great Race this Saturday, August 13th. Make your way to as many of the Lord of the Rings movie locations in Wellington as possible, and you can win some amazing prizes. This seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope everyone who participates enjoys the journey around Middle-earth. James Nesbitt, who will play Beaufort in The Hobbit, went on a blind date with a food writer in Wellington this week. Delaney Mess is a restaurant reviewer and is on the quest to go on 17 dates and try 17 of the top 50 burgers in Wellington. She recently went out with one of our favorite dwarfs as they tried the Polly Burger at Cafe Polo. Overall, Delaney gave the date a 9.75 out of a possible 10 points, so it was obviously a great date. Read her review over at theonering.net. A little emperor penguin has captured the hearts of many around the world, including Hobbit cast member Stephen Fry. He posted a picture with his new friend named Happy Feet on his Twitter account after visiting the zoo to film with some chimpanzees for a program for the BBC. Weta Workshop recently made a cast of the lost penguin. Happy Feet has made good progress since making his way to New Zealand in June, and vets believe he'll be well enough to be released later this month. In response to a top-voted YouTube comment on last week's episode of This Year's H5, I have some very good news for fans of the show. Stephen Denning's upvoted comment read, "I would have liked to have seen 54 more seconds of Rebecca bloopers, so it would have actually been 5 minutes, and so I could see more Rebecca." Well, fear not, Stephen, and yes, we have been noticing other similar comments. So with all of this in mind, I'm happy to let you know that yesterday we released a behind-the-scenes look at H5. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please let us know if you like this sort of thing, as we're always considering pulling back the curtain a little more. That's it for this installment of Hobbit in 5. I'm Rebecca Platt, and thanks for watching. Thanks again to our executive producers over the past few weeks. H5 is brought to you by your generous donations, so please visit our website, hobbit5.com for more details. Until next time.